Hello, parents. Had a good first class last night. I really enjoyed it. Enjoyed getting to know those kids a little bit last night. Maybe they told you a little bit about the activity we did, identity maps. Really a good activity for accomplishing a couple of purposes. I got to know their interests. The in-class activity we did, they have to write down the things that they're interested in, the things that they use to describe themselves. At the same point, it also leads into a transition into the conversation about who we are. That's a big question we're going to be taking this year in confirmation, also Sunday school for that matter as well. Discussions about who we are, what is our identity. And ultimately, I want them to know that central to their identity, at the core of who they are, is how God sees them. And how does God see them? God sees them as His beloved children, His precious sons and daughters. And we talked about the purpose of confirmation class. That the purpose of confirmation class is for the church to help you guys, to help you parents, talk to your kids about their baptismal identity, who they are in Christ. And that's going to lead us into next week's first lesson on the first commandment. The first commandment, of course, is to have no other gods. God alone is our God. Their homework assignment this week is to consider Martin Luther's definition of a god. Luther had a really interesting definition of a god. He said, "Where you look to in times of trouble and where you expect good to come from, that is your God." By that definition, every single human being has a God. You can't not have a God. Atheists will also look for good to come from someplace in their lives. In times of trouble, those who don't believe in Jesus will still turn somewhere. And if we're being honest with ourselves, many times we actually turn elsewhere other than the one true God in times of trouble. So the assignment this week is to ask the kids to just make a list using Luther's definition. What are some of the gods with a small g? What are some of the different things, places, people, ideas that people look to in times of trouble and expect good to come from? So you have some good conversations on the first commandment this week. God bless you.